I should certainly pay more respect to an honest dog wagging his tail than to 100 such demonstrations of human regard or fake friendship. Is the real friendship even a thing? That's the question Schopenhauer was actually wrestling with. He believed that true friendship, if it exists at all, is incredibly rare. What you're more likely to find is something that looks like true friendship, a convincing imitation, carefully designed to mimic the real deal. For Schopenhauer, true friendship is built on genuine compassion for a friend's joys and struggles. The key word here is objective, meaning completely selfless and free of personal interest. A true friend, in his view, would care so deeply and unselfishly that not even a hint of selfishness remains. But here's the catch. Schopenhauer saw this as an ideal almost impossible to achieve in real life. He even questioned whether it's possible at all. He believed human nature's deeply ingrained egoism clashes with this level of selflessness, making true friendship feel like a mythical creature, something like a sea serpent. Sure, people talk about it, but does it really exist? Even when Schopenhauer admitted that true friendship might be possible, he quickly added that there's probably some hidden personal motive lurking in the background. Classic Schopenhauer. Still, we can consider this type of friendship genuine, even if it's far from perfect. It's the closest we can get because, at its core, there's at least some true compassion involved. In a world full of imperfections, even this small spark of genuine care is enough to elevate these connections. It might not be ideal, but it's meaningful enough to deserve the name friendship, especially when compared to the surface-level bonds most people share. Those ordinary friendships, let's just say, if you overheard how some of your so-called friends talk about you behind your back, you'd probably never speak to them again. So, how can you tell if a friend is real or just pretending? There are two ways to find out. You can tell if a friend is genuine when circumstances push them to make a real sacrifice for you. When life takes a bad turn, who will stick around and who will fade away? Will your friends show up when things get tough, or will they leave you to deal with it alone? But you don't have to wait for a crisis to figure out who's truly there for you. Schopenhauer suggests a simple test, a little experiment to distinguish the real from the fake. Share a piece of bad news with your friend. It could be anything. Maybe you lost money in a bad investment, had a big argument with your partner, or lost your job. See how they respond. Then Schopenhauer advises you to pay close attention to their facial expressions. In that moment, their face will either reveal genuine sympathy for you, or it will show a calmness, or a fleeting hint of something other than sympathy that confirms La Rochefoucauld's famous saying, "In the misfortunes of our best friends, we always find something not altogether displeasing to us." The slightest sign of anything other than genuine sympathy reveals an underlying motive behind the friendship. Schopenhauer observes this as a flaw in human nature, one of many he uncovers in his writings. In the face of a friend's misfortune, there's often a secret, almost unconscious sense of satisfaction in their trouble. Even the most well-meaning so-called friend might struggle to hide a small, almost imperceptible smile of pleasure. This is Schadenfreude, and Schopenhauer considered it the darkest aspect of human nature. Yet, it's an inherent part of who we are. So, we must learn to recognize it, suppress it within ourselves, and be cautious of those who exhibit it. A true friend would never feel Schadenfreude at your expense, though such friends are rare. La Rochefoucauld's words resonate here. A true friend is the greatest of all blessings, and that which we take the least care of all to acquire. Despite Schopenhauer's cynicism, we can see that, deep down, he values genuine friendship, even if it seems almost non-existent. The takeaway? Seek out real friends, treasure the bond you share with them, and nurture those relationships. And if that's not in the cards, well, there's always the loyal companionship of dogs. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment for the algorithm. Otherwise, we'll struggle to get that reach. We've also got a detailed video diving into Schopenhauer's main philosophical work. Thanks again, and we'll catch you in the next one.